More amazing than spending those first few weeks with your new baby, but maternity and of course paternity leave can be a real luxury for many people.
It sure can. The joy from having a new baby often turns into panic suddenly when you think of all the bills that are mounting up and the daycare and all of that. Today on 5's Erica Rako on what companies, some of them are doing for workers to lessen the panic.
I know you've heard the phrase before, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, for many new moms, that village includes their coworkers. The United States does not have a paid family leave policy. Some companies are now allowing their employees to pick up the slack by donating vacation time to one another. Grace Alfredson knows the struggle that can come with giving birth. After all, she has 4 kids. The working mom had just started a new job when she got pregnant with her son.
I had only been with the company a little over a year, so I kind of just qualified. So I hadn't accrued a ton of vacation or sick time.
Grace would get maternity leave, 12 weeks off, but that time would be unpaid. The excitement of having a baby overshadowed as Grace and her husband now stressed about how they'd support their family. She learned her company allowed employees to donate their vacation time. She received 10 weeks of paid maternity leave.
I felt like I was also not just financially supported around becoming a mom, but also just the culture supported being a mom. And I do think that when all of that plays together, I think you can go back to work a better person.
If you work for a company with more than 50 employees, you are entitled to 12 weeks off with your newborn, but it's up to employers to decide if you'll be compensated for any of that time. Our country does not have a paid family leave policy.
The U.S. is generally behind in many markets, particularly Scandinavian countries and those countries that have generous maternity benefits.
Grace and her husband are forever grateful to their co-workers. Lewis has even paid it forward and gave 120 hours of his earned time to co-workers.
Most families are living, paycheck to paycheck nowadays. So when you put a halt into one income coming, it really, puts a stress on the relationship. Obviously, with all the emotions that are going with, newborns, and to add finances to that, I think it's very difficult to, to be able to navigate a relationship in your, just in your home.
Most lawmakers on both sides of the aisle agree there needs to be a solution for America's workforce, but coming up with how to pay for this is something they can't agree on or figure out. Back to you.
Yeah, other countries have this down pat.
Sure do.
Yes, they do. Not in America, though.
I remember the first day back to work after my first, and that's the hardest. Of course, you kind of have it down. It never is easy, but I remember walking him around outside saying, I'm about to leave you, but I promise to come back.
It's so hard, so imagine not getting any. I mean,
no.
so yeah, good for these people. How nice of them to donate the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.